Hi, everybody. It's time for another conversation about ISU football today. We're joined by Bengal head coach Rob Phenicie. The Bengals coming off a home loss to North Dakota. And Rob, now that you've had some time to look at game film, how have you fine-tuned your evaluation of the game versus what we talked about in the post-game radio show?
Yeah, well, it's very rare that your opinion changes. You pretty much see everything that goes on. And, I thought our guys played hard. I thought the defense ran to the ball, and Coop said there was a couple plays that could have swung the balance the other way. And then obviously offensively, we can't have 7 plays from the 1 yard line and only score once. And they have 3 turnovers, and that's the bottom line right there. So not much has changed. We saw the corrections that we need to make, and we will be on that first thing tomorrow when the guys come back from meetings.
All right. And you're getting ready to play a University of Nevada team that went to California. I think they played in Berkeley, and they beat the Bears of the Pac-12. And as I look at the stats of that game, it looks like Reno is a team that likes to move the ball through the air. How much do they contrast to what we saw when you played North Dakota?
Well, there will be some similarities, but the biggest difference between what we just saw is the talent level. It's going up exponentially, and they have one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in the Mountain West Conference. And we're also looking at their receiving core. They have two that are up for the Blitnikoff Award, and they have a tight end that's up for an award. They have a All-American level corner and one of the best linebackers in Mountain West. Plus, they were tabbed to end up probably playing Boise in the Mountain West championship game. So Coach Norvell's done a great job since he's arrived there and built that program, and they're gonna sling the ball around, but they do have they like to call their offensive line the Union, and the Union's tough, and they like to run the ball too, and defensively, so they're big, physical, and it's gonna be a challenge. They don't zip and zap nearly as much as what we saw last week, but you don't have to when you got the talent that they have. So like I said, Coach Norvell has done a great job. They beat a Pac-12 team, which anytime you beat any Pac-12 team, that's an accomplishment. And they went into Cal and got a hold of the lead and fended them off and won the game.
We didn't know how the Montana game was going to turn out last night. The Grizzlies go into Washington and beat the Huskies on their home turf. Over the weekend, 3 Big Sky schools beat FBS schools, upper division programs. Your thoughts on that and how good the Big Sky is?
I think the Big Sky is a good conference. I mean, top to bottom, it's one of the best. I like to. It's one of the best in the country. Us and the conference of the team that we just played. So it's competitive. I love this conference. It's fun.
All right, let's end the interview today with kind of a get-to-know-you question.
Maybe I don't
we all
want
know you're pretty serious when it comes to football, whether it's on or off the field. But when you're off the field and away from football, what kinds of things do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, I like to ride my mountain bike around town, and I really got to do a bunch of that during the so-called shutdown a year and a half ago or whenever it was. So I rode my bike. I like riding my bike. I like getting my Traeger out and cooking. Honestly, that's something that I enjoy to do, and just enjoy spending time with my wife. The other thing that we're both big hockey fans, and we're both big LA Kings fans. So we like we get the NHL package, and we watch a lot of hockey between the Kings and the Blues. And my wife is a closet Golden Knights fan, so she won't admit it to me because those are fighting words. But that's the other thing we like to do. We like to watch a lot of hockey in our spare time. So don't do a whole whole heck of a lot. Build cornhole boards. I've built almost everybody on the staff set of cornhole boards. We like to do a little woodworking around the house and stuff like that. So not very exciting.
Well, it sounds pretty exciting. You like to cook on your Traeger. What do you like to cook?
Oh, well, I love doing ribs and pork shoulders and pork steaks. And, you know, we don't eat a whole lot of, my wife doesn't like beef a whole heck of a lot, so I don't get to do that much. So it's a lot of you know, we've done turkeys at Thanksgiving, but I love doing ribs. I even made a couple racks of ribs during the summer and took them over to Tron Carey and John Perko's house for them. So I give them a couple racks to eat. They enjoyed them, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Rob, look forward to talking to you before the game Saturday night down in Reno. Good luck this week.
Yeah, they're going to be, I tell you what, they're going to be ready for us. I mean, I guarantee you they're not going to overlook us. Coach Norvell is going to have them ready to go. They're going to remember what happened 4 years ago. And we got to play our best game in order to compete with them. So like I said, he's going to have them ready to go. He's done a great job getting them to where they are now. And I bet they'll either be ranked or be getting, you know, obviously they'll be getting votes this week in the top 25. So big challenge, long 2-day bus trip, and go out there and hang out in Reno for the day. Hopefully the smoke will clear up.
And hopefully, hey, we're all pulling for another ISU win in Reno like the one a few years ago. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.